So today is the last day that I'm leaving my house to drive to the job that I've been doing for the past 8 years. This drive has always reminded me of Tim, because I was either coming home to Tim and to the farm that we created together, or I was leaving him to say goodbye while he did stuff for the day, and I would go off to work and come back, and was never really quite sure what I would find when I came home, because things were in a constant state of creation on our farm. And then it was the kind of fear and nervousness of what's gonna happen when I'm gone today, when he was really sick, and what am I gonna find when I come home tonight? How much longer can he hang on? What's it gonna be like when he's gone? How am I gonna manage all this by myself? So I just wanted to kind of speak a little bit about where I'm at right now. And I think big changes are really hard for us as humans. They're exciting, they're scary, they're uncertain. I felt kind of all of these feelings since making this decision to kind of prioritize my girls and prioritize our farm property, and prioritize building a business that really aligns with the work that I feel like my heart is calling me to do. It's scary because I feel like I'm betting on myself, betting on my ability to show up in the ways that I long to, and betting against the certainty of the security of kind of going somewhere for a certain number of hours a day, and then having that job kind of provide for me and for us in a lot of really amazing ways. And so the way that I feel right now on this last day driving into work is I feel like I'm standing at the top of on the diving, the high dive, and I'm standing there and I'm ready to go do my jump, and it's a really, really long ways down, and I have nervous butterflies and what the hell am I doing? And maybe it's a cliff that I feel like I'm jumping off of. But I think any adventure worth its merit has some fear with it. So I'm gonna do it afraid, and just open to really open to where the universe wants to take me right now. I feel like I'm making myself available to a new life, just a new way of kind of showing up in my life and in our lives as a family, and showing up for the girls in a way that they've probably never really had me show up before. They had me show up in a lot of other ways, and I don't know that they'll really appreciate those until they're older. Just that security that I've offered us. I think that was something with my dad I didn't really fully appreciate until I got older. Just the stability that he kind of gave to us as a family. Not always doing a job that he loved, but he valued providing for us. And I think sometimes it was to his own detriment, but it did fulfill a value that he had for providing and making sure that we had all of the things that we needed. You know, I've made sure that our bases are covered to give us some buffer space to transition. That was something that Tim and I really valued in our marriage and as a family, and it was, like planning for the ultimate what ifs. You never want to do that, but I'm so grateful that we did, because it's allowing for us to pivot, and that was really why we did it. And for him it would have been figuring out how do you run a farm without someone going off to doing the 9 to 5. So I think we would both have had to figure that out in the ways that made sense for us. So, but it still feels like standing on a diving board, ready to jump, and just feeling all of the uncertainty of it, not knowing what it's gonna feel like when I actually do jump and how I'm gonna land. So, but I trust that the nudgings have prompted me correctly, and I'm just following them. And I'm talking about it out loud because everybody's called to take big jumps in life. I think sometimes we wait until life pushes us off the diving board. I didn't want to wait to that point, and I felt like that point was getting closer, so I just decided to go for it. So, all right, I'm wishing you a blessed day wherever you are in the world, and in whatever ways you're called to jump, I wish you well, and we've got this. We do. All right, peace.